Alright guys, welcome to my Dragon Ball Super episode 62 preview prediction video. A little bit of a different video this time because we actually do have some legitimate spoilers for 62, but not anything too crazy. But I do want to let you guys know that if you have not watched Dragon Ball Super episode 61 yet, this video will contain spoilers for that episode. Also, quick programming note, I will have a video coming out Monday, at least Monday in the United States. It might be Tuesday for you if you live in a different, hemisphere. Explaining the entire time travel thing, like how Zamasu and Black were able to exist, and because people are confused about this. There's a big thing going on my Twitter right now about how it's possible for Zamasu to have become Black if Beerus killed him. Well, I have an explanation for you, and it really involves a lot of research into how time travel works with the different theories. Toriyama is using a lot of different ideas from different time travel paradoxes. And me being a geek, because this is geekdom, I love that kind of stuff, but I'm just wondering what's going to happen when this show gets dubbed and it airs on like Cartoon Network and you got a lot of young kids watching it. Like I just wonder if they're going to like be confused or what. But anyways, episode 62, let me go ahead and go to Herms's preview here. I did a video about this a few days ago talking about the spoilers, but I want to cover this first. So Herms writes, translated from the Japanese TV guy, Super Trunks is a tough fight tackling Goku Black and Zamasu. While he holds them off, Goku and company return to the present. Vegeta says we can't beat them in a head-on battle, but Piccolo replies, in that case, there's one thing you can do. And we're going to talk about that as we get to the episode preview right now. So let's do it. All right, now, first things first, those of you who saw episode 61 of Super, you remember that at the very end, Trunks unleashed a brand new form, a brand new transformation, where he has the gold hair, but he has like a blue aura surrounded by a golden aura. We don't have a name of this form yet. I actually asked you guys to come up with names for the form I in that video. So if you have ideas for that, don't leave a comment in this video, leave a comment in that video about what you would call this form and where you think it came from. We may get answers here in Dragon Ball Super episode 62, but I have my doubts. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and predict that we probably will get some kind of an explanation. Maybe not a good one, but we'll get it. And here we see Trunks backfisting Goku Black. So this new form that Trunks has is pretty damn strong. And here he is doing the airplane spin. Well, actually, that's not the airplane spin, is it? I love wrestling, and I can't believe I'm actually forgetting this damn move. Doesn't matter. He's giving Black a run for his money. Black lunging in with a kick here. Trunks is crazy powerful. It looks like even though Trunks is very strong, it's still going to be a nightmare for him to fight Black. Now here we have an interesting scene with Chi-Chi and Krillin. I don't really know where this is going. It's probably just some filler. I don't think it's anything crazy. He won't last long against two opponents. And that's the thing, is that I feel like the story they're trying to tell us here is that normally Trunks could probably beat Goku Black and Zamasu individually. And this is, again, what I'm guessing. This is not confirmation. But I'm figuring that it's hard for him to take on two guys, right? It's just, no matter how strong you are, and those guys are pretty damn strong. I believe this scene right here, just to show you guys, with Bulma and Vegeta, I think that's the scene of them figuring out they have to go back to the past. Here we see Trunks in his new form, not just with blue aura, but with blue lightning. I'm very excited to see this form, yo. Please hold out till we recover. And there's Goku Black and Zamasu. And look, it's Goten again, who's not Goku Black. There's no other way to... At this point, if you still believe that, it's just... Cleopatra's not the only queen of denial. Anyways, Let's keep going. Oh yeah, and then we see Gohan here. So everybody's getting back together in episode 62. We're gonna see a lot of characters get back together, and I think I'm guessing again. This is my prediction. Prediction is that they're gonna have some kind of council meeting where they're gonna all get together and they're going to figure out what like they're gonna figure out what they can do, and this is going to lead to like the preview and the spoiler that came out a few days ago explained to us that it's going to lead to Goku there. Like you need to in order to grasp these concepts, because the English dub made a lot of changes. I've said this a million times now. I'm kind of sick of saying it, but every once in a while I get new subscribers who grew up with that dub. I'm not saying that the dub is horrible or that you don't know what you're talking. That's not what I'm saying. But there were a lot of dub changes, censorship changes. The story is different. Read the manga if you're into that sort of thing. And if you're a Dragon Ball fan, you should read the manga at least once, or watch Dragon Ball in Japanese, wanting to learn the evil containment wave, otherwise known as the Mafuba. And if you don't know what that is, you need to go back and watch Dragon Ball. I've been preaching this since I first got on YouTube. You need to watch Dragon Ball in Japanese at least once. I don't care what you grew up with. I don't care. To get a full grasp of the series. Now, this scene right here I want to talk about. Okay, hang on a minute. Here we have Whis and Gowasu talking, and Beerus, like, is pounding that table. Some people have predicted that Beerus is going to go into the future this time with them. I don't know if that's going to happen. It's possible. I don't think it's going to happen, but it looks like Zamasu, or it looks like what will probably ends up happening is Goku probably goes to be the Mafuba, right? So, of course, Piccolo will recommend that, but the problem is, you know, will that work on Zamasu? I don't think so. I'm going to predict that they're going to try to use the technique, and it's not going to work, and they're going to have to beat him a different way. There we see Trunks again exploding with his Beerus and says, hey, yeah, you killed him, but he's still alive in the future. And then Beerus probably gets upset, you know, but Gowasu also lives. What's that? There's a technique that can beat Zamasu, and this is what happens is that Goku goes to Piccolo, and Piccolo says, why don't you use the evil containment wave? Because if anybody knows about the Mafuba, it's going to be Piccolo, right? I mean, he was, you know, his father, whom he has retained memories from, or whatever, reincarnation, was trapped in the rice cooker for many, many years because of a great shot right here. Next time on Dragon Ball Super, I'll protect the world. Trunks' angry superpower explosion. Angry superpower explosion. There he goes. And then here we see Master Roshi, who Roshi and Tenshinhan. I think this is going to be the longest final battle in Super up until this point. We actually might get a really epic finale. And I wanted to are the only guys that know how to perform the Mafuba. Some of you guys are probably asking, well, doesn't the Mafuba kill you? Not necessarily. It can, but there's no guarantee of death. That's one thing you guys got to remember by, again, going back and watching Dragon Ball. And I assure you, if you go back and watch Dragon Ball or read the manga, you will have a good time. I assure you of that. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out my next episode preview for Dragon Ball Super 62, my predictions. Again, that's my prediction. Goku goes back to the past, learns the Mafuba from Roshi. Well, first he's going to go get everybody back together.